A roll of lino. I never use linoleum. Wait, what? Say it.
Squirrel.
Squirrel?
Even a wristwatch is like,
Yeah.
say wristwatch 5 times. What?
Wristwatch. Scottish accent's so
on.
hard. Hello! Hi, I'm Lauren from England.
Hi, I'm Rowena from Scotland.
And what's the crack? My name is Eoin from Ireland.
Yeah. There's a lot of words that are difficult for us to pronounce properly.
Pronounce them differently.
Exactly. To be honest, not really. I think in Scotland, everyone knows how to pronounce the words, but they just choose not to pronounce it properly. It's just easier for us to pronounce it in our dialect or in our accent, or to pronounce it using slang.
Guys maybe struggle with like the R.
R.
If it's in a strange part of the word,
Yeah.
maybe? I'm not sure.
I'm not sure what there could be that they can't pronounce, so I'm interested to see.
I'm scared. Brown.
Did you do that on purpose?
I roll my R's a lot though. Brown.
Brown.
Really?
Brown.
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 That was fun.
It's interesting. Brown. You not like
I have brown eyes.
brown.
Brown.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh.
You
But
are
it's
brown.
I can say it brown, but it's more natural for me to say brown.
I didn't expect this to be.
Yeah, it's like your tongue automatically
You say
goes.
brown.
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 It's a bit shorter, isn't it?
The R's. Brown.
I think
brown.
each of our countries does or slightly different.
Yeah.
I think that's the main point.
Yeah, the way our tongue curls is different. Carl. It's the R.
Carl.
Brown. Carl.
You're not pronouncing it, you're still
Yeah.
pronouncing it.
Yeah.
Carl.
Carl.
We don't even say the R, it's just like
I think you can't
Carl.
pronounce
It's me, am I not?
Irish people are really good at rolling your R's as well.
But the R sound is strong.
It just sounds like it's really difficult to get the word out. You're like, Carl.
Carl with brown.
It sounds like it's hard and like,
It's a struggle to be Scottish.
yeah. This is my favorite.
Love this.
Curly whirly. Curly whirly. Curly whirly. We have that as a chocolate bar.
Yeah.
The chocolate.
So like I'm gonna go out and get a curly whirly.
Curly whirly.
Curly whirly.
Curly whirly.
Curly whirly.
It's more
Curly-
flat,
Curly whirly.
so it's easier to understand.
But like, would Glaswegian people be more like curly whirly?
Oh yeah, so in Glasgow, which is in West Scotland, it's a lot more like arr.
Yeah.
I don't want to offend Glaswegians, but there's a lot more stronger like arr.
Say it in your
Say it.
strongest Scottish accent.
I'm gonna go to the shops and buy a curly whirly for my friend Carl with brown eyes.
Brown.
World. That's the same as before. World.
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 It's the
OR as well.
World.
World. Because my tongue naturally just goes up when there's an R, so it's just like world. World.
I feel like your
Top of the
accent's kind
world.
of like not weaker, but it's not as strong as like Glaswegians.
Oh, definitely. Because I'm from Edinburgh. The Edinburgh accent's a lot, I wouldn't say weaker, but it's a lot different in
like
how
soft.
we pronounce the words compared to Glaswegians. Because like Edinburgh's East Scotland and then Glasgow's West. So East and West are very different as well.
I feel like when you think of like a typical Scottish accent, it would be like world.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to
Yeah.
Yeah, world.
Yeah.
Whittle.
Unfortunately, I'm not as strong as that. But if you go to West Scotland, yes, everyone's gonna be very like, rawr.
Whittle.
And it's like, what?
Freedom.
On top of the world.
But they're very friendly. The
Yeah.
Scottish people are very friendly. Squirrel.
This should be
Squirrel.
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 It's really hard to pronounce. Squirrel.
Squirrel.
Oh,
We're
it sounds like you're saying
a little bit
squirrel.
sick.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait, what? Say it.
Squirrel.
Squirrel.
What are you saying?
Squirrel.
Oh, you two are kind of similar, but you're more rounded.
You like blend it so that it sounds like swirl. Like
almost-
swirl.
It's kind of one
swirl.
syllable almost.
Squirrel.
Squirrel.
You sound scouse.
Squirrel?
Oh my god, look at the squirrel.
Carl and Carol. Carl and Carol.
Carl and Carol.
Carol.
Almost like Carel, right? Carol.
I guess they're very similar.
Carol.
Would you say Carol? Oh, really?
Carol.
Carol.
It's like more of a
Carol.
you sound, Carol.
I would
Oh,
say
no, okay.
Carol and Carol.
I think we're both similar. Instead of you're like Carol, where we're more like Carol. For Carol, it's quite different for all of us. Carol.
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 You've got like an almost like a almost the H sound there too, like
I think it's just a
Carol.
Carol and Carol. Irish wristwatch.
Oh, like proper.
Irish wrist. Ooh.
This is a tongue twister.
That's a tongue twister. Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch.
I love that roll in
That's a lot of rolling.
Say it 3 times fast.
No. Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch.
Sounds like you're saying wish wash.
I've literally
Irish
never
wristwatch.
put those 2 words together. Even a wristwatch is like,
Yeah.
say wristwatch 5 times.
What? Wristwatch.
Hard.
Irish wristwatch.
Because it's got the sh, Irish, but then it goes into
Irish wristwatch, Irish wristwatch, Irish wristwatch.
Oh.
a roll of lino. I never use linoleum.
You can't say it.
That's why they don't use it, because they can't actually say it.
A roll of linoleum.
Linoleum.
Say that 5 times fast.
Linoleum.
A roll of linoleum.
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 A roll of linoleum.
Linoleum.
What?
A roll of linoleum. Tarantula. Tarantula.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good.
Tarantula.
I think with this word though, like we all change our T's into CH.
Tarantula.
Tarantula. Makes it easy. Vocabulary.
Vocabulary.
So there's one more syllable.
Very good.
Vocabulary.
Vocabulary.
Oh, she's confused herself.
I don't know.
Oh, burglar.
That's my favorite.
Burglary.
Burglary.
Oh, very proper. Burglar alarm.
Burglar alarm.
Burglar alarm.
That's cool, I like that.
Scottish accent's so hard.
Barrel.
Just sounds barrel. Do you like barrel like
Barrel.
an E?
You go up at the end though.
Yeah.
Barrel.
Barrel. And I'm like barrel.
I like your one where you go barrel.
See, all Scottish people can do that.
Irish people cannot do that. Well, this Irish person cannot do that.
Maybe it's my Scottish genes that gave me the.
If you say it really slowly, just like barrel, then we just say it fast, like barrel.
It's cool.
Irish wristwatch.
That's hard for all
I
of
think
us.
not because of my Scottish accent, it's just a lot of really difficult to pronounce syllables all mixed together.
Why is it different?
It's like how our languages develop over time.
Yeah, I
The
mean-
way we use our tongues are different.
Yeah.
Right.
Like completely
I
different.
think Irish accent is also influenced a lot by the Irish language, and like that just is passed through the generations.
Within Scotland, there are different accents, and within England, there are like a million
A
different
lot,
accents,
yeah.
and within Ireland, there are different
Honestly,
accents.
you go 10 kilometers down the road and it's just a different accent.
Yeah, I think also like Scotland, when you look at history, most people in Scotland were like in villages, they were just trying to survive. So I think maybe that kind of made their language to be a lot more rough. It just
Like the
being
culture
from
follows
here,
the
but it's just
landscape.
like,
And I also think we each take sort of pride in our own accents and our own like identity from our different countries.
Yeah.
So we kind of want to keep that alive. I think that's kept alive through our accents, through our language.
when we talk about the UK, most people just think about London, but there's so much to the UK than just London. Like London is just what 1% of the whole country. So no,
Look at
how
Liverpool.
diverse we are. But I honestly, I love Scotland and I'm very proud to be Scottish. Okay guys, so today's video we did words that Scottish people, aka me, cannot pronounce. We really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, like the video, leave a little comment below, and we'll see you next time. Bye!
Bye-bye.